days. It is the taxpayer's responsibility to take care of my kids.
Trump done cut them food stamps off.
If you're poor, don't have kids, okay? If you're struggling, don't have kids. Don't bring more in. If you already have them, that's another situation. If you don't have them, don't bring any in. And if you have two, don't go having another one. If you have one, don't go having two more.
So they say 2 million is getting cut off this month for the scamps. I'm about to go find out if I'm in that number, in that ratio.
It's been day 5 and I have not received no food stamps. My disability check is on hold. My cash benefits is not coming no more. They're still pending. It is the taxpayer's job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. I have over 2,000 followers on TikTok and I can't get not one person to send me 50 cents. If you're watching a video and you can't send me nothing, I'm blocking you.
What? Welcome on into another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. Today we're talking about what's going on with this food stamp government assistance thing, the dependency on the government. I was told not to depend on anyone and or anything along that matter, right? But that's just my mindset. Now let's lower it down a level to say, okay, why is there a government shutdown? To me, the government is shut down for different reasons. And I'm going to do a video on that, a separate video, right? On why the government is shut down. You have the red and you have the blue, and they can't come to a formal decision on your money, basically the tax dollars that we all are paying for, right? If you're a citizen. And if you're not a citizen, hell, even the immigrants paying taxes. But anyway, they have a problem with deciding on the delegation of where the money is going to go. And they have their rights, their pros and their cons for why the money shouldn't go here and Medicaid and why it shouldn't go there, right? But that's beyond. Now, understand what the government program is, food stamps and all of that. To me, food stamps was designed to keep the man out of the household, to keep the nuclear family, to actually break up and drop a bomb. A nuclear bomb inside of the nuclear family, destroying everything. If you take the man out of the household, the head of the household, 9 times out of 10, the house will crumble. So they replace the man with government, with an artificial man. Hell, damn near AI, if you ask me, because it's automated. It's like a bot, if you ask me. Automated payments. That became their lord. That became their king. That became their head of the household. That money on, whatever you want to call it. Right? That chicken, that guala, whatever you want to call it, that dollar, whatever you, the almighty dollar. So now you understand, now women are feeling the effect of, hey, single mother household, depending on the government. That's a mistake. First of all, the government isn't on time with anything. Have you noticed? Right? The government is delayed even on whatever payments. Even if you have a business, you still have to have back money in case the government, you have a government contract and the government decides to pay you late. You as a person still will have to come up with the money or have something on the side just in case, right? So that's on the business aspect of it. Now on the relationship aspect of it, women, how could you, or ladies, right? How could you depend on the government? Something artificial. Eventually it's going to crack. They've been giving government assistance for well over 30, 40, 50, 60 years, right? And it was designed to actually dismantle the family structure. Now, people will say, this goes for black or white. I'm not racist. I'm not segregating anything. This goes for all class of people, or let's just say this is not a classism right here. This will be all racial group of people. White people are on food stamps, mostly. Black people, black single mothers on food stamps, everything along that nature. I want to know, right? Why depend on something that is not dependable? Why depend on something that actually takes out the physical family structure? And now y'all get to see, without a man in the household, what's really going on. I guess Kevin Samuels was right. For some reason, he seems to be right lately. Because it's going to be a cold winter. They shut off your food stamps in November. AI has already taken most people's jobs. So it's not now that you have to worry about, right? It's later that you ladies must have to worry about. And maybe you might want to call your baby dad. Um, Instead of holding any type of egotistical or narcissistic ways, you may want to put the family back together because it's on you to do it. It's literally your responsibility to keep things together. Now, I'm not saying situations are perfect. No, there's no such thing. But I'm talking for the people who literally use the government, right, to either put your child's father on child support, to depend on the government for Section 8, housing and all that nature, and food. So you depend on the government for food and housing, and then you taking from the right. And I understand some people, like the disability folks and the older folks, they need some form of assistance. I get that, but we're not talking about that's not the majority here. The majority is young folks, young people, young single moms in all racial groups, right? That's the problem. And the government make money off of the dependency and the problem. So let's think about it. Let me know what you guys think about this shutdown. Let me know what you think about this shutdown and how long will it last? Because November is coming. And what does this mean for Thanksgiving and or Christmas? I guess people won't have a Black Friday, I'm guessing, right? Or to shop to your drop day, right? I guess you got to save your money now. So we're going to see the effect of this. I'm going to keep you guys updated and posted on what's going on. Let's view a couple of more because it's something that I wanted to point out. This lady right here had a point.
So y'all want to make a mockery about the government shutdown. Y'all want to make a mockery out of people who gonna lose their food stamps and can't feed their kids, right? Y'all want to sit up here and say people need to go ahead and get a job and then they don't have to worry about getting food stamps, right? But what y'all don't understand, right? Or what y'all ignorant about is that it's a lot of people who work a job every day, busting their ass, working 40 hours a week, and still they qualify for food.
Pause. 40 hours a week, you consider that busting your ass? Ma'am, that is nothing. That is nothing. Men work 70 to 80 hours a week. Double the amount. And then if you're an entrepreneur, you're working 10 times harder than that. You know, so let's just dial the numbers in real. 40 hours a week. What's that? 8 hours a day, and you get Fridays and Saturdays off. I mean, you get Sundays, Saturdays, and Sundays off. So that's just 5 hours a week, 8-hour days. It's not making sense to me. That just really doesn't make sense to me. But let's continue.
Assistance. Now ask yourself, why is that, right? So is the problem really people getting food stamps? Or is the problem really people not working a job? Or is the problem really people getting paid low wages and still can't make ends meet? So to all of you people out there, especially you black folks, that
the problem is, and she did not label this one, is the family dynamics. Two heads is better than one. Maybe if you had some type of gluing together shit and people are working together, both people are working, making about $3,000-$4,000 a month. Add that up times 2. That's about 8 G's a month. You put away $4,000, pay your bills with another $2,000, buy groceries and everything else. It's back $4,000 up every month. Sit together, guys. It's about 2 heads is better than one. Right? Now, if you're doing it by yourself, then that's the problem. To me, if you're doing anything by yourself, that's the problem. Anything in life, 2 is better than 1. You got to build a community in order to be a millionaire to me. You have to build a successful business cash flow. So you still have to add value to people. This means that you can't. You just add value to yourself all day long. No, you wasn't made to do that. So the equation is in many, is in helping, right? Right, is it providing a service and or a product, right, that can add value to one's life. So I think she's talking about this from a singularity perspective. This need to be from a plural perspective, from a multiple perspective. That's the answer right there. But let's continue.
That's cheering about the government shutdown. Let me tell you something. You are a part of the problem. And you better hope one day that it don't hit your household. Y'all be empowered.
How are we a part of the problem? We're not. I don't cheer for it. It's just that dependency is over with. How you gonna be, especially nowadays, women consider themselves independently and they depend on so many different things. I never got that slogan. What are you independent from? Are you independent from the man? Y'all gonna find out. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification for me. This is another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. You know how I like to end it. Positivity over negativity.